team solidly in the hunt for the playoffs. Plenty of talent on that roster. They're just looking to get better each and every day.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. For Philadelphia. Vasquez out there with Kobe. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Horford. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Outside, Maravich. Feeds it to Walton. Here's Teagues. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Last game for the Bulls. They picked up the W against New York.
And there's no question what the overriding factor was in that game, Clark. It was the big edge they had on the glass.
Well, the level of energy they had in the wing, Steve, was what impressed me. I mean, Griffin was lacking on the other side, and it really showed through the rebounding numbers.
Now Walton. Here's Reda. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, nice body control there. Narrowly missing the shot. It would have been a 3-point play.
Had a free look at it after the foul. Nice play.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
He hits both from the strike.
Another trip to the line, and he's right on the mark. He's not a guy you want to get in the habit of putting on the strike.
I'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke to Tom Thibodeau. Doris?
When talking about who they'll be most concerned with on the other side, he laughed a little and asked, "You mean other than Kobe?" He said that it's an almost futile effort to try and slow Kobe because he can score in so many different ways, saying, really, all we can try and do is prevent him from getting into a rhythm and try to force him into tough shots. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Number 21. Spiked away. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. One pull-up, and he nails the jumper.
Well, he's one of their anchors at the offensive end, guys, because he can make plays like that all the time.
Teagues, covered by Barnes. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here is Vasquez. Walton defending. Kobe against Maravich. Walking down is Bryant. Kept alive. Can't get it to go. Over the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, not too much went wrong for them in that one, especially offensively. I think it worked out pretty much just as they had planned.
Yeah, I thought it was an excellent game plan. They carried it out very effectively. The kind of game that makes the coach proud.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Vasquez on the high post. He drills it. Vasquez has got his first points of the game. Right side, Kobe. Kobe with the steal. He feeds it to Griffin. And there's the feed to Barnes.
Too little, too late from the deep. Give him credit for trying anyway.
Great job. He didn't get through him and up to the rim.
Yeah, now that was aggressive, and that's exactly what I like to see.
And that replay sponsored by Sprite, giving us a great look at that one. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Teagues. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich.
Made that one look easy, didn't they?
76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. He kicks it to Vasquez. Off the drop step, leads him in there. Horford, no luck. Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Teagues, guarded by Kobe, and stolen by Barnes. Now the 76ers on the break. Kobe's running. Offensive rebound. Pass to Vasquez. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Came off the screen and did what I call a right down move, right to the rim. The defense had no time to recover.
Here's Teagues. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 76ers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Vasquez kicks to Barnes. Pass to Griffin. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. And it's blocked. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Straight up. Here's Walton. And the shot is good. Here is Vasquez, averaging 12 points a game. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Griffin passes to Horford. Here is Vasquez. Walton defending. Shoots over Maravich. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Vasquez. Kobe's got his second basket. And here comes Maravich. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New York.
And what an extraordinary display passing in that game, too. They're making all the right decisions offensively.
The 76ers trail. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Somewhat surprisingly, they actually lost the season series last year, and playoff status apparently meant nothing when it came to how they matched up.
Griffin. And it's Chicago with the rebound. It's Rena. Dishes at Maravich. Hangs in midair and converts on a double clutch rate.
And with the defense playing that well, the double clutch was the only way. Who's going to get that ball off?
But they should not have dropped that series. That was just sloppy.
I agree with you, Kevin. I think some teams just get underestimated. Plenty of teams can give you trouble if you assume you're going to come in and use them as a doormat. You got to be ready to play every time you lace them up.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for them. At some point, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen. He stepped up this quarter, providing a hot hand to help carry them offensively.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So Chicago ends up going with a new crew. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Number 1, the Bulls.
They were the highest scoring team last season for a reason, Kevin. I mean, nobody found a way to effectively slow down their offensive production, and everybody tried a lot of different things. But this team is so balanced and so versatile and so unselfish, it's hard to keep them from putting points on the board.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use the timeout here.
Now here's Kobe. He had 16 points in the win against Atlanta. Here's Horford, and the shot is good. The Bulls leading by 4. Rubio, right side. Outside Thomas. Rubio dishes to Thomas. Horford with the block. Now the 76ers on the break. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Vasquez has got 6. And Rubio kicks to Green. He dishes it to Thompson. Up with it. It's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
Well, Thompson is still very raw, but what's impressed me most in terms of his work so far in the NBA is his motor. Just an outstanding offensive rebounder, a high-energy player who brings a ton of effort to the game.
Yeah, that second jump ability, as we call it, to put it back before the D can recover is very special and a lot of times rare. His wingspan also allows him to play bigger than his height defensively. The 76ers trailed by 4. Hooked away. Horford with a screen on Thomas. Vasquez passes to Horford. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here, following the goaltending call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Thomas dishes to Green. Now the 76ers on the break and finished off by Griffin.
Nasty.
And that look right there on Clark says it all.
Put that alone, Kevin. That was just mean right there.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Kobe against Rubio. Thompson. Shot is off. Great D that time from Griffin. Outside Kobe. He goes up. Shot is blocked. Here's Green, guarded by Horford. That is good. Green's got 5 points so far.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
And that one's good by Kobe.
Yeah, why not? He's firing. He's shooting really well here early on.
Thompson, guarded by Horford. And Thompson kicks to Rubio. Down low, gathers, and Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by Rubio. And the Bulls lead by 2.
No question, they're trying to pound the ball inside. That's 5 straight hoops inside.
And if the D won't stop it, keep that. I mean, those are the kind of looks you want all day long.
And the 76ers making a change here. Hickson's checked in. Then for the Bulls. Red out, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Maravich in for Ricky Rubio. Here is Vasquez. He's guarded by Thomas. The pass to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Down the jumper off the quick drop step.
Great screen there. It sprung him open, and he took advantage.
The dish to Green. With the lead pass. Shot's good from Young.
Well, everyone seems to have the hot hand here early on.
You know, if they keep up this scoring pace, we'll definitely see some big point totals from both of these teams.
There's a whistle that goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Griffin comes in for Al Horford. And it's Batum in for Kobe. Kicks it to Vasquez. He passes to Griffin. Oh, shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Vasquez has got 4 assists in the game. Maravich averaging 33 points a contest. Griffin with the steal. Barnes passes to Vasquez. Feeds to Barnes. Griffin. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Barnes dishes to Griffin. Outside, Batum. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Here's Thomas. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Mirovic kicks to Green. There's Reda. stolen away. And now here comes Vasquez leading the break. He feeds it to Barnes. The feed to Griffin. He kicks it to Vasquez. Baseline jumper. Here's Batum. Gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Oh, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Now, here is Maravich. Griffin with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Batum with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Here's Griffin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, going back to the last game, his free throw numbers really made a difference.
In a close game like that, I mean, free throws mean so much to a team, Clark. So, yeah, I agree with you. He was huge.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
Here's Kobe. The Bulls getting the bucket. Back to Griffin. Webster passes it to Griffin. Pass to Kobe. Maravich defending. He gathers. And Heinrich with the basket. The assist from Kobe.
They keep going right back to the paint. And who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area. So I expect them to continue to go inside right at the defense.
Kobe gets a screen from Griffin. Kobe attacking Heinrich outside. Outside Griffin. Dishes it to Horford. He's again. Chicago grabs the miss. And here's Maravich from the arc. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. 76ers on top. They're up by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Horford. Armon Johnson is out there with Kobe. And there's Perry Jones. And it's Barnes in the small forward position.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
No good for Maravich. The 76ers leading by 3. And here is Johnson. Shoots. Plays out. Kobe misses. Number 21, guarded by Kobe. And a foul called to the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Bulls shoot their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Horford. Batum comes in for Barnes. Ross, he's checked in for Kobe. And it's Vasquez in for Armon Johnson.
You're surprised when he misses, Kevin. A great free throw shooter, and overall, he's shown that in this game. Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
To the middle. They get a hand on it. Jones. Outside, Maravich. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Gets it to go. He has 6.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane. It's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area.
Get it to go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. So they take the lead, and the Bulls lead by 1.
And guys, 10 of their last 12 points coming in the paint.
Yeah, I like their aggressiveness on offense, but the question is, where's the defense? They've got to put up some resistance.
And that one's good. Vasquez has got 8 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
They're 5 times already the lead has changed.
Dixon passes to Batum. Dixon dishes to Vasquez. He dishes it to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Vasquez kicks to Batum. Good work defensively by Maravich.
They still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
Cut the bucket. He's got 8.
Boy, a nice little trend developing here, fellas. I mean, that's 8 of their last 10 from inside the paint.
Yeah, they're getting high percentage looks down there. Their offense is really clicking. I don't see why they wouldn't just continue to pound the ball inside.
Here is Vasquez. 8 points for him from 12 feet out. Batum, Dixon, the second chance bucket is good. Dixon's got his first 2 points of the night.
You won't box him out more effectively than that. He's going to eat you up on the offensive board.
And here's the break. Here's Batum. Down the dunk.
They were not wasting any time on that fast break.
Well, when it starts with a turnover, that's the best time to get out and run. You can beat the defense down the floor that way.
Bulls trail by 3. And Walton kicks to Maravich. Here's Reda. Back to Maravich. That's good. Maravich has got his second bucket tonight. The 76ers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Vasquez kicks to Batum. Chicago grabs the miss. Red Hawks got his 4th rebound in this one. Wolf to the inside. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. So for the Bulls. And now look at the 2K leaderboard to see which point guards have been playing the best perimeter defense during the last month. And you look at Thomas, one of the league's best, 3rd in steals.
Yeah, not only are these players tremendous at picking ball handlers' pockets, but as terrific point guards, they know how to clog passing lanes and come up with a lot of steals that way as well.
Absolutely. Their steals come from all over the court and in all sorts of situations. Transition, half-court sets, out-of-bounds plays, in the lane. They are the NBA's most complete defenders at the one-guard spot.
Fourth from the pass to Heinrich. Gets it to go.
4 straight field goals coming inside the paint.
Boy, they're taking it right to him, Steve. And the defense has really been way too fast for my liking.
Now, here's Thomas. Rubio dishes to Green. Thompson, guarded by Horford. And the basket by Rubio.
Been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
Here's Horford, and that one's good. Horford's got 8.
It's too easy. They're getting whatever they want down there.
You said it, Steve. 5 straight field goals inside for him. The defense has to clamp down here.
Thomas kicks to Rubio. Shoots over Kobe. Rubio misses.
Well, I think he kind of alligator arm that short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Heinrich passes to Kobe. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead. And there's the pass to Thompson. Rubio outside. Thomas. This one for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, let's take a look at where Philadelphia ended up rank-wise in the league last year. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. 12th in steal. They were in the top half of the league in block shots, so not a very intimidating team, but nonetheless a solid defensive team.
Now, they could beat you a lot of different ways, but to me, their key was their three-point shooting. You mentioned it in the top 10, Clark, in three-point field goal percentage. It was a result of great spacing, a good flow at the offensive end. They took care of the basketball well, and they seem to always get good looks from beyond the arc.
And Griffin, here we go. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Griffin's got 7 points in the game. And Rubio kicks to Thomas. Inside. Line up. And it's Green missing.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way.
Oh,
Ridiculous move. Tore it down that time. Ammonia storm finish right there, partner. You hear me? That was ammonia storm.
ripped it down with 2 hands.
That's about as high percentage as you can get.
And that last replay courtesy of Sprite. Now, here's Thomas. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. It was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
Here's Griffin. Thompson with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. And here comes Thomas leading a fast break. Green dishes to Thomas. Rubio outside. Dish out to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Gives him a lead pass. And misses. 76ers shooting very well. 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Kobe passes to Griffin. Webster. All alone. They grab their own miss. Griffin kicks to Heinrich. Second chance shot. And the basket. And Webster. Webster's got his first 2 points.
The defense played way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
No good. Good work defensively by Horford. The 76ers leading by 4. Webster with the screen for Kobe. Fades and shoots. Snatched up. Horford no luck. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game. It just happens. The ball moves almost on its own. Yeah, but it's fun to watch.
Bulls trail by 6. Rubio dishes to Henry. Kicks it to Green. To the paint. Here's Thompson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. It'll be the first of 4 played at home for them.
You know, the fans out in Phoenix really hoping for a win in that one.
The first free throw is good. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Horford. Barnes comes in for Martel Webster. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Kobe. And it's Vasquez in for Kirk Heinrich. The 76ers leading by 4. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now it's 2 fouls now here in the first half, so we'll see if they let him try to play through it.
Platoon passes to Vasquez. Picked by Griffin. Vasquez kicks the ball, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And the pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
That's a play we may see from Bev a few more times.
Why not? And it works. You go back to it. It can stop you.
Now, here is Maravich. Here is Vasquez. Feeds it to Hickson. Over Thompson. Takes it right up. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And what I like watching, Kevin, with this guy is his ability to just chase down the rebounds. And he plays so hard, also from the opening tip to the final buzzer. And it really shows that his work on the offensive glass.
And don't forget now, a walking highlight reel every time he steps on the court. His flair for the dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself.
Stolen by Thomas. Off the floor. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Thomas. Now it's just a 3-point 76ers lead. And for the 76ers, they're shooting it very well. 54% from the floor in the second quarter. He feeds it to Barnes. 1:32 left now here in the second. Platoon for 3. That's good. Platoon's got 7 points in the game.
That's a defensive let-up right there. I mean, they've got to close down on him quicker when he's in three-point range.
Green dishes to Maravich. Takes the lead pass. Thomas passes to Maravich. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. He's got 9.
He was really a non-factor in that first quarter, but he's found a way to step it up here.
Here's Barnes. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Bulls trailed by 4. Goes straight up. I'll call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Looking at the game Maravich has been having, 9 points and 5 assists.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Armand Johnson, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Brad Allen, he's checked in for Chicago. Second free throw, no good. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Johnson, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Bulls.
And what really stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they're passing the ball. This is a club that is very unselfish.
No good on the free throw. And the Bulls making a change here. And he sinks the second.
Even with the one miss, he still stretched it to a 2-possession game. That's big for them right now.
Clock management. This is where, Steve, they can get a 2-for-1.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. As long as the first one's a good one, and now you play D, you get the ball back, one more shot.
There's Run Up. Carries it down low. 6 points for him.
They got the ball into the ideal position, and he didn't flub to finish that time, guys.
Vasquez kicks to Griffin. The offensive rebound. Outside, Griffin. Johnson. Back to Griffin. He passes to Barnes. The feed now to Johnson. Outside, Griffin. Back to Johnson. And another shot. And that one's good. And the 76ers lead by 5. Not loose. Here's Barnes. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And a tight game here as we end the first half. 76ers lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. The NBA season is rolling right along. Let's look back at the first half. Over at Quicken Loans Arena, the Cavaliers will face off against the Nuggets. Fans are going to be pumped for that one. A 7:30 Eastern time is tip-off. And one game also on the docket for the Celtics. They'll be up against the Trailblazers in Portland. Both conferences represented in that one. That one gets going at 7 Eastern. And another game that's coming up out in Oklahoma City will be the Thunder against the Heat. 7 p.m. Eastern tip time is set. Thanks for joining us. We'll get you back out now to Philadelphia.
And welcome back as we see the bronze statue of William Penn atop the Philadelphia City Hall. You look at Kobe Bryant this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we know he can score, so it's not really a huge shock to see him put up these kind of big numbers.
And I would think that he most likely will continue to carry on this kind of play into the fourth.
So for Chicago right now, Horford. Chicago grabs the miss.
Typically, he's pretty dependable on those open jump shots.
Out to Maravich. He kicks to Walton. Down low. Here's Teagues. Shot no good.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Horford dishes to Barnes. Horford the pass to Barnes. Pass to Kobe. There's the triple. It's the bucket. Kobe's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the 76ers. Goes up. Number 21. And he lays it straight in. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Bobs the alley-oop pass. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, that certainly sent a ripple through the crowd.
Yeah, alley-oop always does that. One of the most beautiful plays you'll see in all of basketball. It's impossible not to be impressed.
Yep, very exciting play to see that.
Especially when it ends with that big slam like that one.
Here's Reda. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. There's the pick. To the middle. Off the screen. And he races to the bucket for 2. 10 points for him.
What a great example of how to set a good pick. He really allowed his man a wide open look.
Here's Maravich. And that one's good.
It really caused a lot of trouble with their defense, and it's paying dividends for them at the other end.
Well, it's the old saying, good defense leads to good offense, and there's no question that's the case right now.
Here is Vasquez. 8 points for him. Barnes. That's blocked. And keeps possession. And Griffin shoves it in. Bulls trail by 6. Maravich kicks to Walton. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Leads him in there. Red Hot. The shot from the low post is good. Red Hot's got 10 points in the game.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5. Shooting 80%. They've got their offense clicking.
Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bull. Tops in scoring, first in assists. And they were also number 1 in steal. This is a very aggressive defensive team. They take chances, they gamble, but because they're on the same page, they're able to come up with steals more times than not.
Well, when you get down to it, the identity of this club is that they score the ball. Number 1 in the league, they have so many ways to hurt you, and that seems to inspire them with confidence every single game.
And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Vasquez. And that's 18 points for Kobe Bryant.
That's an old-fashioned finish there, guys. Going to the finger roll to get the easy two.
The Bulls making a switch here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Inside, red hot. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Maravich just got his 7th assist here tonight.
And we have seen the intensity pick up big time here in the second half.
Well, you can feel the desire from both teams. They really want to win this.
That's good. Vasquez has got 10.
Boy, every time they drop it in, they do so from close range. Easy baskets.
Yeah, high percentage looks time and time again, guys. And it's paying off in the way they're playing this game. I like their strategy.
Here's Reda, 12 points for him. And the basket by Rubio. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now here's Kobe for 3. No good.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Here's Green. He nails it. We're tied up. He gets 7 points in the game.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. 76ers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Kobe goes in, passes it to Horford. Turn around, Jay. They get it back. And that one's good. Griffin's got 15.
Well, they've really put the extra effort in on the glass here.
Totally out hustling their opponents. And I think the coaching staff has to love this effort.
Here's Green. He's got 8. There's Reda. This is Demirovic. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Moment to see him. The schedule is looking for Philadelphia. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Bobcats. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Some changes for Chicago. Tristan Thompson comes in for Red Hot. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Maravich. Griffin. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Throwing it down with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yep, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
And that was Sprite bringing you the close-up on that big-time play. And Chicago has possession after the Sixers pick up 2. Gets it to go.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh yeah, shot.
Vasquez, this is to Kobe. Griffin is screen on top. Goes up, and Griffin shoots it in.
You can see that dunk coming a mile away. Anytime he gets in that close to the bucket, it's all over.
Rubio the pass to Thomas. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 5th assist in this one. The 76ers lead. That's tipped. He's got to push it. Kobe takes to Vasquez. Back to Kobe. Over Rubio. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Vasquez. Vasquez has got his 7th assist in the game. Thomas dishes to Thompson. Good work defensively by Horford.
You know, they really had the upper hand in rebounding all game long. If the game stays this close, rebounding can play a big part in the end.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, a big advantage for them here, and it's certainly needed.
Young passes to Thompson. Here's Barnes. Here's it on the power shot of the break.
With a two-hand throw down there, needed safety and power.
That's how you do it.
No, nothing fancy, but he finished with force.
Now, here's Rubio. 5 points in the game. That is good. Thomas got 4 points this quarter.
You know, Kevin, they were a step late on their defensive rotation, and that helped them get right to the rim.
The 76ers leading by 3.
Hey, what's up, coach?
Kobe kicks to Vasquez. Barnes.
Oh shit!
Griffin finds him.
You can't after this though, bro.
Guys, I'm going to need just a second to get stuff together here.
He's just speechless, doesn't it, Clark? Wow.
Man, I don't blame you, Clark. That dunk was unbelievable.
Here's Green. 8 points for him. And Young.
No.
Here is Vasquez, covered by Rubio. Griffin a screen on top.
Shit. Yeah, she did.
There's a whistle and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Man, that beer you gave me came in so handy yesterday.
The ball's making a change.
I got to watch all the football games with a beer.
10 points for him.
Thank you, bro.
He dishes it to Griffin.
Did you watch football too?
And he slams that one down.
Oh shit. Sorry to hear that, bro.
Use that phrase very often, but to me that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing.
There's Walton after the Sixers pick up 2. And Rubio kicks to Walton. Pocket 4. And they force the shot.
Oh, what?
These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Blake Griffin is second.
Boy, that's a bunch of caroms, boy, for a 10-game stretch, Kevin. I mean, the opponents he's faced, it's not like they've all been bad rebounding teams either. That makes it even more impressive what he's done on the board.
Walton with the steal. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got 7 points in the game.
And all these turnovers have left their defense really vulnerable.
Yeah, no time to get set, Steve. And they've given up a lot of buckets that way.
Oh shit.
Here's Griffin. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got his 5th assist in this one.
This has all been about him this quarter. I mean, their lead is 6 if he keeps up this kind of play.
Here's Green. He's got 8. Young dishes to Rubio. The pass to Walton. There's the dish to Green. Now Young inside. The Bulls need to get a shot off.
Yes.
Hits the bucket.
Yeah.
He's got 8.
He's really stood out for his club team, even though they're struggling a little bit. He's doing his part.
Kicks it to Barnes. Feeds it to Hickson. With the lead pass. And that one's good. Barnes has got 12 points in the game.
I can't fault what he's been doing out there. Some really impressive shooting.
Walton the pass to Young. And Walton kicks to Young. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. It's going to make you earn it from the line.
The Bulls have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys. This is a club that hit about 75% of its free throw.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Al Horford is checked in for Hickson. Batum comes in for Kobe. And it's Armand Johnson in for Vasquez. Now here's Johnson. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul, 3rd team foul.
Griffin dishes to Batum. He feeds it to Horford. There's the feed to Griffin. Baseline Jay on the way.
Tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And Walton kicks to Young. And a missed break.
These are incredible rebounding numbers. I'm not sure if we've ever seen anything like this, Clark.
That's for sure, Steve. I mean, a superhuman performance on the backboard. Well done.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Kobe's checked in for Blake Griffin. Now, here is Young, averaging 13 points a contest. It's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. And even 3-on-3 break. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Johnson's got 5 now. Bulls trail by 10. Rubio left side. Young pass to Green. Back to Young. Up and in on the layup. He's got 6.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Young.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
Now, here's Walton. He's got 8. And Thompson kicks to Green. He passes it to Walton. To the inside. Here's Thompson. And the shot is good. And now it's only a 5-point 76ers lead.
I think he's done his part to try to keep them in this game. It's been a solid effort from them guys.
Kobe goes in. It's blocked. And they're moving it up. Rubio dishes to Green. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Shots good from Young.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Here's Batum. He kicks to Barnes. Outside, Kobe. Pass to Horford. Back to Kobe. Another shot. That's good. Kobe's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, they just cannot figure out a way to stop this guy this quarter, Kevin.
Walton with the ball. Averaging 14 points a game. Pass it to Rubio. Rubio left side. Shot clock at 5. Kobe with the steal. It's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. 76ers ahead, leading by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Oh, that looks like ours.
It is.
Oh. Waiting for her to have surgery in 2 days. She's nervous.
What did you have surgery for?
Hysterectomy.
What is that, Mom?
And I'm basically taking out your,
Reproductive system.
yes.
Oh.
Remember when I begged for one and the nurse looked at you and said, well, it's definitely not her. Are you wanting kids, sir?
Yes.
There wasn't nothing wrong with me.
Oh my gosh.
All your little babies went into sperms, THC sperms. They died. Man, we were
Why
so
she kept telling me
scared.
that was blue and red? Don't they look pink to you? Them shoestrings?
Yeah, they are pink.
They blue and red. You need glasses.
Those are blue and red.
Bulls
I
trail
do
by
like
5.
these church
Horford
shoes.
is out there
These
with
church
Griffin.
shoes. That's what I was telling him. For church, he needs to get some.
$22 a
Oh no, I already planned on getting some.
Yeah, because he likes to dress up
I
too.
planned on getting a suit and everything.
Connie goes to James River and loves it. She talks about it every time we get together. I love you to the liquor store and back. That's right.
Guess how much I paid for this coat?
That's cool.
How much?
$2.
You gotta be kidding me.
We're at King Catchers.
No dropping.
Oh.
Pearl Brothers.
I'm
Never heard of it.
shocked. And that's a coffee mug? Well, I mean, a liquor, it could be
That's
liquor.
cool though.
No liquor cup.
Yeah, that is cool.
Because I used to tell her all the time I love you till the morning back. She seen that. She was like, now you love me to the liquor store. I'm good.
Shoot.
That is Vasquez. Then there's Kobe, and it's the 2 and the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom Thibodeau was giving to his team. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint. Saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Out of sight, out of
Going with
mind.
that pass. That's just an awful turnover.
The 76ers leading by 5. Vasquez passes to Barnes. Can't hit, and it should go the other way.
What appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Thomas picks to Mirovic. Ball's not loose. Outside, Kobe.
Damn.
Kobe's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the 76ers.
Well, the main strength of his is his finishing ability in tight. You can put your body on him. You can power it through the contact.
Another one of his great qualities is how much play at winning time. And he loves those big moments and always seems to come through for them.
There's Red Eye. Back at 6.
It's so
Here's
smooth.
Teagues. Now Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 7 rebounds in the game. On up the court. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Vasquez. Vasquez has got his 9th assist in the game now. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Dishes up to Mirovic. He makes good on the lane.
He's got such a good feel for these shots. They hit a really good groove.
The 76ers leading by 7. He dishes it to Barnes. On the pass to Vasquez. There's the dishes rhythm. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Vasquez has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Number 21. Defended by Griffin. Fourth quarter play. About 2 minutes right now. To the middle. Wants to get it to Kobe and does. Vasquez dishes to Horford. Feeds to Vasquez. Puts it up from 17. No luck. And the Bulls going the other way now. Feeds to Mirovic. Outside Thomas. Higgs, covered by Barnes. 5 to shoot. Down low. Gets it to go.
This continues to be a shootout.
Well, I'm a fan as well as a commentator, and I love this fast-paced action. I mean, it's going back and forth, back and forth.
The 76ers switch here. Batum's checked in. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Barnes. Uses both hands to shut
Great finish there, Kevin.
And that's the kind you like, especially in traffic. You got to make sure.
Bulls trail by 8. Outside, Maravich.
Oh, wow.
He feeds it to Thomas. To feed to Maravich. Shoots over the 2. No good for Maravich.
Really high quality shot there. Just a little off of his
Toughness right there will definitely lead you to
I don't
Bulls have gone 2-4 for the field. Since we started the final quarter of play.
Colts. I'm waiting on my gas. Wait. Chargers. It's blue. The Patriots. Oh, so right now you like Cam Newton then?
Mm-hmm.
Cam look like
Outside Thomas.
Should I watch it?
Outside Thomas.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it while you play.
6 to shoot. Number 21. Defended by Griffin. The turnover in their second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Kobe's checked in for both.
I wish I could do that on you. I wish that's what I was doing. Playing with other
The 76ers leading by 10. Vasquez gets to Kobe. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. 29 points for Kobe Bryant.
He's been a big part of his team building. This is another solid offensive effort.
Maravich with it. Number 2 picks it up defensively. Pushes up. Gets the bucket.
You know who my favorite player is? Oh man, I would murder the player.
He played with Miami and
Now
LeBron.
Kobe. Kobe is a screen from Griffin. And he picks up the basket. He passes to Horford.
Like back then, like I was good at
And the 76ers lead by 12.
Right now,
Bulls have gone
they are like
through the fourth quarter. Numbers coming in.
Yeah, he was. Now, are you talking about when he was with Cleveland and Kyrie in the world?
I'm talking about on the same
Defended
show.
by the 2.
Oh, okay.
5 on the clock.
You still another
Thomas passes to Maravich. Goes back up. And he sails in for the layup. Red Knight's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's doing all he can to keep his team in the game. Hasn't missed a single shot.
Kobe attacking.
this is the year that he Rose is good real too.
He's good for his team as they built this league.
He's killing.
Uptown Maravich. Pass to Thomas. Tipped away. Back to Maravich. Well, Wheeler, and it's Chicago scoring again.
You know, it went down, guys, but still unusual to go to the leader there with so much space around.
And here's Kobe.
Don't it look like he's still with our
Passes it to Horford.
It looks like that's him, don't it?
Looking to get back on track here.
It almost
Through by
brings
10.
me to tears. Like, to see it in the game.
Outside Thomas. Goes right up. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Red Hawks got 19 points. Dishes to Kobe. Dishes at the basket. The 2. Dishes the basket. A step back shot here. Kobe's got 32 points.
If you ever get shoot mid-range, sometimes you can't go all the way into the rim.
Pretty
impressive.
Now here's Thomas. Number 21. And so he runs a trip to the line. Officials on the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
His last name is so funny.
man. Hey, I used to ball out with
Oh
too.
my God. Just back in the days.
That was like in 2012 season and shit.
He's off a
You know, you can play for Big Green video game. Boy, I would come up off whole paychecks for it. Just go for video game. No. You play like $20 green shit.
And he's good on the second.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Here is Vasquez. The pass to Kobe. But it's to Vasquez. Puts the lead pass in front.
You know, that's something he's capable of every trip down.
And it's just impossible to get tired of.
Yeah, there's always this excitement, this aura that surrounds these guys, and the crowd senses it.
The smart replay really gave you a good look at the action. Back to Mirovich. Here's Reda. Feeds it to Thomas. Outside, Mirovich. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reda. The shot's good on the assist by Mirovich. Mirovich has got his 9th assist in the game now.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Now here's Kobe. Vasquez kicks to Kobe. Flush.
Damn.
Shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Now 35 points for Kobe Bryant. Chicago calls timeout.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
Barnes, he's checked in for the 76ers. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Kobe against Rubio. Takes it to Walton. He feeds it to Green. Now the feed to Rubio. Oh, that's blocked.
And that's the way it's been. A big margin for them in the rebounding category.
You know, sometimes you got to get down and dirty and do the dirty work. And this one, they've done it, and it's paid off on the scoreboard in a big way.
On the line. He kicks to Barnes. He passes to Kobe. It's over Rubio. Kobe Bryant again. Kobe's got 37.
You know, in the NBA, you got to hustle on every single play, and they're not doing that right now.
Yeah, you got that right. They're giving up second chance points left and right here.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet. Scoring in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Here is Vasquez. Pass to Barnes. Kobe sets the pick for Barnes. Passes it to Kobe. Fader on the way. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Green. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Barnes screen on Rubio. Hey, Kobe, here we go. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shield the defender off. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Thompson. Rises up and throws it down.
He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
The 76ers shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Now here's Kobe. Kobe gets a screen from Griffin. Off the screen. And Kobe Bryant again. Kobe's got 41.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer. For every defense he's seen.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Mirovich is checked in for the Bulls. Here is Chicago, down by 12.
Great execution coming off that inbounds play.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight, and they let it fly from downtown. Goes right up. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Maravich just got 8 points in the quarter.
He was always so in control, guys. Even when he's going hard to the hoop, very skilled finishing.
It's blocked, and Rubio kicks to Green. This is it to Maravich. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way. Maravich just got 23 points.
He's really shouldering the load for his team right now. That's what leadership is about. He's looking to help his team cut into this deficit.
Barnes passes to Griffin. That's good.
Oh my God.
He's got 29 points.
Oh,
He's
thank you,
ready
bro.
to do work in the fourth
Oh, I'm
quarter.
about to get wasted.
Kick.
No, I got one at home too, so I'm gonna drink that one. I'm lying.
On the pass to
How you
Maravich.
gonna get wasted off of me?
Green. That ball.
Maravich,
Nice
yeah, I
feed.
started stealing it
That's
from
the
him.
Michael Green.
Yeah, they're not giving us too
Dante.
many of those. That's high percentage stuff there.
He, from Syracuse, yeah, he used to ball out with
Here is
Syracuse.
Vasquez.
My favorite college hooper
Back to Horford.
team,
Yeah.
Temple from Philly, and then I also like Philly.
They'll get another chance.
Here's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul.
Who else do I like? Who's your team?
Update systems, man.
Who's your team?
5 second difference between the
Oh,
shots.
yeah, that's a good team to pick.
And now we've got the intentional.
Every year. This year they're gonna be good. Kansas gonna be good. You don't think so? You don't think they're gonna come back with this?
Never had my cover.
And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game. And the ball shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Maravich dishes to Green. And the shot is good.
Come on.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Greetings, Vasquez. At the 1 for 2.
He does it at the first. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And here's Thompson. And stolen by Barnes. Here is Vasquez. So the 76ers win. It was a solid win for them.
Yeah, it was. It came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Curry, Norris Point, this is Kevin Hurley. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan player of the game, Blake Griffin.
Oh, yeah.